Hi, welcome to our fourth chapter in FlexCon's webinar series on sustainability. My name is Marguerite McGrail, and I've been talking to FlexCon's Strategic Business Unit Director for Packaging and Sustainability Expert, Dan Riendeau. He is a member of TLMI's Sustainability Committee, the APR Communications and Public Affairs Committee, and he's a keynote speaker for sustainable solutions in the packaging industry. Let's take a look. Hi, Dan.
Hey, Marguerite.
So we've covered some of the highlights from the research report FlexCon commissioned on sustainability, elevating sustainability beyond the label. So now I'd like you to tell us some more of the steps that you've outlined that brands can do to build resilience.
Yeah, and that's a great question. It's one of the highlights of this report is really building on how any organization can really look at sustainability from a circularity perspective. Any different aspects of sustainability, whether it's social, environmental, and circularity, and really wanted to just continue to focus on the circularity and the products that brands, converters, manufacturers are trying to deliver to the market. We've broken it down into four steps, and I'm not going to call them easy steps, but there's 4 steps: education, strategy, design, and production. So when you really look at it from an education perspective, it's really about educating the internal and external stakeholders about sustainability practices that are crucial for the impact that you want to have as an organization. Developing, assessing, and forming, what you want to do to be more sustainable from a product perspective. The next step really is building a strategy. Anticipate how the industry will evolve, be part of trade associations, take the actions and build out the scenarios so you know where you can go from a perspective. Specialize in being in sustainability terms. Driving change is hard across your organization, but having a strategy in place on where you want to go and how you want to get there is key to delivering long-term sustainable growth. The last one, when you're looking at it from a product perspective, is building it through design. So embracing the sustainable design practices, whether it's in manufacturing or how you're designing your end product, understanding your end of life scenario, going through some of those 9 characteristics that we spoke about in the last podcast, to understand what are the future demands for the greater environmental responsibility that your organization is really signing up for, designing your products to meet what other sustainable requirements you're trying to go after. And then the final one is production. So maximize the operational efficiency, and adapting to different materials in production will help companies reduce their environmental footprint, stay competitive in their offering, and really drive that adoption wherever you are through the value chain.
So you're saying true transformation requires collaboration across the entire value chain?
Absolutely. I think when you look at sustainability today, it's no longer a differentiator. It's a must-have from an organization, and you can't do it alone. Collaboration from suppliers to customers throughout your whole value chain is imperative to be successful in sustainability. You can't do it in a silo. It really needs to be done as a cross-functional throughout your organization and across your value chain, whether it's, like I said before, suppliers, customers, and even adjacent suppliers. So for us at FlexCon, we make pressure sensitive label material, but we need to do a better job of talking to the ink suppliers that use our material at the converter level and putting inks on to make sure that our material is receptive to those type of sustainable inks. So those are just examples of how collaboration across could really drive that change. Sustainability is exciting. For some people it's a little bit of it's a scary term, but I think hopefully in this series that we've released, it allows you to kind of see the basics of where to want to go from a circularity perspective. And again, I highly recommend downloading our report, Elevating Sustainability Beyond the Label. It's has great insights for any organization to really look at sustainability and really try to drive that change.
Thanks, Dan. And to get your copy of the latest research report referenced in this series, you can go to flexcon.com/sustainability. Thanks, Dan, and thanks, everyone.
Thanks, Marguerite. Have a great day.